All right, guys, so the time has finally come. It is time to drop the CRX off to get the motor tuned up so we can actually drive it. So yes, we got the new motor in the car. We got the new transmission, new suspension in there, new paint job, sound system, whole new interior is in there. All the plastics have now been reinstalled. When we got the car, there was absolutely no interior panels at all, besides the dashboard and the door panels. But as you look behind me, she's pretty much finished up. We also had to get the suspension online. Since the suspension is completely brand new, clearly we had to get everything in line because right now all the wheels are turning different angles. But nevertheless, this is gonna be a good video showing everything that needs to be done so we can attend Triple Fest. So 2 years ago, when I blew the motor, I went to Triple Fest, which is the first car show I took the stupid car to, and before it looked like this. But I took it to Triple Fest, and on the way back home is when we blew the D16A motor in it, and that was exactly 2 years ago. Well, it will only be justified if I bring the new beauty back out and go back to Triple Fest to showcase the car for the very first time. So I'm super excited about that. So in this video, I'm pretty much going to go down a list of everything I need to get done to the car so actually it can look good, sound good. It's not going to be 100% because you guys know these things cost a lot of money. We did not just do a basic sound system build. We pretty much did a complete restoration. So that's why it's taken 2 years. So a lot of money has been invested into this car. I think we got the total up to about $16,000 so far. But pretty much gonna show you everything we need to get done to it so we can make sure we make Triple Fest. So let's go. All right, so first things first, we did get the color painted. We did pick a very, very beautiful blue. We were kind of rushing to get the car out the paint booth because I was moving and the guy that was painting was, taking a little bit too long. And I had to get the car back to be able to put everything back on the car because I was losing my garage, moving in with my buddy. So I had to have the car back or it would just be in a big turmoil because everything was in pieces. But we do have some fender alignment issues that the guy that's going to do the tune-up is going to hopefully get aligned so we can get the fenders so we can stop scratching and scraping the paint off of the door. But once again, y'all, it's just paint, so I don't really care about it because we can always go back and touch it up. But once the fender is good, we can stop pinching the door because, it's an old car, so the doors don't quite line up anymore. Kind of got to like pick it up to close it, but it is what it is. With the wheels, originally we was gonna do a purple color on the wheels, on the car, and the wheels actually used to had gold little rivets in those holes, because that was the color scheme we was going with the first. But I've changed the color, so now I went back and got some white wheel rivets. So we need to get a video installing the real rivets. That's a mouthful. Then we're also going to ceramic coat all of the wheels before we actually get on the road for the car show. So that's a must. Got to make sure we reinstall the windshield wipers because they're just sitting in the bucket right now. I'm doing absolutely nothing. Some of the screws fell out of the tail light from the sound system, so I got to go and get that figured out and tighten back up as well. When we had initially done the install from the amps, kind of ran out of power wire, so it's only one positive ground, but I don't drive the car, so I'm not really actually beating on it, so it's okay. It just sits there for whenever I want to hear some music for 2 seconds. But yeah, that's the beauty down there. Not this show, but I definitely need to get new grommets for the trunk lid. I may be able to find one, but everything for this car, the grommets are the most expensive parts. Like these right here for my rear quarter window, these like $150 for that little crap. This one for the front windshield was like $250. So like the door grommets are so much. And then even for the door seals, grommets right here to go around the actual door seal, those are another $400 to both sides. So it's those small things like the grommets that you guys don't think about when doing a full restoration that actually kind of push the bill to the sky. But so I may be able to get all this installed before Triple Fest, but once again, I know I love bass, but bass is not the issue right now, the concern. I'm trying to make sure I get the car drivable first, you know what I'm saying? And then we can always tune in the system to get it much louder. As far as the inside, there's not really much to do on the inside besides we are going to be mounting the iPad in the dash. Oh, it's kind of hard to see. So I'll be getting rid of the radio right there, and we'll be an iPad mounted there. And then we gotta hook up my processor. So it does sounds good. Door speakers, that's right. So these are like some, I don't know what they are, some junkyard fine crap. So I can get it off. There you go. I don't know what they are. These are some junkyard speakers we found. I just threw them in here. There are no speakers in the rear quarter panels. But we're going to put some American bass 6.5s up front and then some American bass 8s in the back. And we're going to remove this other AK down here we have down here for now, and I have a 1200 by 4 that we're going to put down here. That right there is for a later build that I'll tell you guys later. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and move it and put the DS Tire DS 1200 by 4 in here so it can run all of the mids, and then I have some horns and tweeters that will run off this Tire MD250. So it's going to actually sound pretty good with the bass. Doesn't sound bad right now. Just wanted to, you know, always sound crispier and louder, of course. Yeah, these my body kits. So when we put the body kit on, I kind of got find some better body kit screws that look aesthetically better, because the crap we had was terrible. And once again, we had to just get it on there because I was moving out my apartment complex, which had a garage, and we only had the car for 2 weeks before I had to get out. So I had to, had to make that happen. Anyways, so up under the hood, more work. So he is doing the valve adjustment today. Not today, but we're dropping off to get done. We're doing a valve adjustment. We're going to be tightening up and changing the valve cover studs and screws, because a lot of those are loose. We're also going to be doing a engine timing adjustment as well, because one of the cylinders is opening when it should be closing, so it got a little bit backfire and a little bit misfire, in the motor. We do have a brand X alternator, 320 up alternator that needs to go on there, but we got to get this alternator off to swap over the pulleys, because this one is a three row pulley. I think the other one, the belt that came on it, is a 4 belt pulley, so we got to change the pulley system on there. But as you guys know, this stuff never ends. It's always a new project going on with the car. Definitely taking it to Slamology, and for Slamology, I'm doing another upgrade for you, which I already have some stuff for that one. So pretty much, turn the camera around. So pretty much, I'm going to be doing like 2 different versions of the car over the next few months, and a lot of it is going to be interior things. So once again, first we want to get the car mechanically sounding good to go to the first car show at Triple Fest, and that's just more so the upgrade of finishing the wheels, buffing the car out, all the things we talk about in this video, getting the engine timed up, the suspension done. All those things are before Triple Fest. But after Triple Fest will be Slamology. And for that car show, we wanted to get the floor changed out, all the carpet gone to a new carpet, get the floor sound deadening, and we're going to be doing the suede interior on the inside of the whole entire CRX. So now the inside can match the outside and everything be nice and new and fresh, so we can not only have a loud ass bass car, but a sexy ass bass car that we can pick up the girls and we can beat the block down. So Mr.ChoKolate, we are out on this one. You do not want to miss. I promise you, I'll make a whole bunch of videos, keep you updated on this car, and of course I'll be at all the car shows. I think the next, I don't know, 7-8 weeks, there's a car show every weekend. Either I'm judging it or I'm going to be traveling there to get the footage. We went to a car show yesterday, a Bass Wars competition in Chattanooga. I met my guy, Papa T. Shout out Papa T. I met him yesterday in person. That was really dope. But yeah, man, stay tuned, stay locked in. Let's get it, let's go. All right, so just dropped the car off at the mechanic to get everything tuned up in it. So hopefully she's getting ready to roll. So we out. We here.